I think it's risky for founders to listen to things that are not specific to them and believe them and take them to heart and act upon them. That's totally decoupled from you building a business, a content machine, and creating content. I think the value of that content creation for the investor is enormous. You get brand recognition, you get deal flow, you get people valuing your distribution channels that want to let you get into companies that are hard to get into because you can help them grow audience. Those are incredibly valuable things. Again, we decoupled the message from the value. And that, I think, is my point of like, I played hockey in high school, and my hockey coach was a amazing man who taught me a lot of lessons. And there's a quote that, I live on, which is like, don't believe everything you read in the newspaper.
Totally agree with that.
And I view TikTok, I view podcasts, I view, blogs and Twitter as, in essence, a newspaper. And I think it's important just not to believe everything you read in the newspaper. And I think it's hard when you are a operator and you see someone in a space or someone raise some crazy round at some frothy price, and you're like, look at what they did. Let's get to the details. There's probably more backstory to whatever you're reading.
No, I totally agree. I think it's about having the self-awareness. Actually, that bit was really helpful. The rest, not so much. And that was probably a little bit too much in that capacity.
Here's what I will take. I will apply to me, and I will take and not just do it, but I will process it and do it in my way, in my style, that's customized to me.
Yeah.
The other line that I talk to founders a lot about is you watch the Facebook movie, which is inspiring. And like, people can say it's a good movie, bad movie. It's like amazing. Like, doesn't everybody wants to
and that's why I became a VC. I was 13 when I saw Peter Thiel invest in Facebook from it.
To me, it's the most magical story of our industry. And like, you can be overly critical, but like, that's the goal, right? But make your own movie. You know what you're not going to do? You're not going to replicate that movie. You're not going to replicate anyone else's movie. So figure out what movie is yours and make that. And do that from minute one. So you are taking such a bet when you start a company on yourself. You're saying, I know something nobody else knows, or I'm going to do something better than everybody else. And then you start listening to outsiders and you start hedging that bet, that risk. You already took the risk. Don't hedge it. Just keep compoundingly betting on yourself. Take advice, learn, iterate, but don't compromise the bet on yourself, because that's the binary thing that you did that you should lean into.